I desperately do not want to become another Minecraft channel. The game of blocks is great, don't get me wrong, but I just want more. It is 2020, for God's sake. I want a game with at least 3 or 4 more angles to the models. In comes Dragon Extinction, a game built by a close friend of mine, a passion project of his that has been in alpha the last little bit, and is having new content added every day. The game does already have a surprising amount of polish, and quest title kill 10 deer, quest info kill some deer. Why does the quest title have more info than the quest info? I've been advised the version I have is from several months ago, and thus some of the gameplay you see in this video will be dated. Whatever. For fuck's sake. Okay, so I know in order to reach 2-star quests, I have to grind these level 1 critter quests in the meadow. So looks like it's open season. Doesn't go as I expected. All I want is to slaughter some base level raccoon mobs, and well, this. Look at this. Everything is hostile to me. Bandits, foxes, wolves, sometimes deer. If I stop to bop a raccoon, it becomes a gangland beatdown. Guys, I just want to kill that! At one point I even run back to try and lose them in the starting grove, and nope. Ultimately I learned that I needed to actually sprint in order to escape enemies instead of becoming the forced track team. I have learned to be careful. A hunter stalking its prey. Easy. From there, I continued to work through the starting area quests. You could see me grow in power, from Hobo Amish to my peak form. Gordon Ramsay?
Where's the lamb sauce?
Next would be 2-star quests, and there are so many options to skip over and go to the dungeon. Now let me tell you about the first dungeon. They are randomly generated, with a simple maze, a fair amount of loot, and ore veins for RuneScape fans who aren't absolutely fucking haunted by memories of that shit. Primary 2 types of enemies in the first dungeon are on polar opposite sides of the difficulty spectrum. Skeletons, gotta love them. It's like fighting toddlers on Xanax, I almost feel bad for them. Ghosts, however, piss me off. They're spammy, really fucking fast, and are basically the answer to my cheesy pitchfork technique. All of this is just preamble, though, as we fill the requirements to enter the boss arena. I prep myself for the fight of my life. Oh, yep. Yep. The real kicker here, the funniest part, is that the ghosts are about as fast as me, so anytime I try to turn around, I get slapped. Though you can't run from your fears forever, folks. Sometimes you finally gotta face it, and what the fuck? This might mean I'm screwed. Unless... Nope! Still screwed. Turns out these entry dungeon boss fights also have randomized groups for now, and I drew the all-ghost gangbang card. The second run-through had a somewhat more complex dungeon, but a way more reasonable boss group. The funny part this time was I had 1 health potion for the entire boss fight, and had to use it to fix my badly torn rectum after dealing with the ghosts. I was very aware of my health, so the remainder of the fight became duck duck goose with a pitchfork. Yay. After the fight, I finally cleared out my inventory, and noticed both attributes and skills connected to the character screen. This all seems like it would have been very useful in the dungeon, and kind of explains a lot, actually. I pour my skill points into Frenzy, thinking it'll turn me into Kaioken Goku, and then head out on a goblin quest in the desert. Then comes the first major ethical question of the game. What does one do when the goblins are cutie tomboy waifus? I quickly realize it won't work out. I'm really not a dog person. Regardless, I come back to the desert quest. Equipped with actual skills now, I find the combat becomes a bit more intriguing. Unfortunately, I'm already halfway through the quest, and I realize once again I didn't bring any health potions.
It's time to stop!
I then have to make a decision between quitting the quest and buying a few packs of Gatorade, or dealing with the fucking agonizingly slow natural heal rate. So there I am running loops around the zone, waiting to heal. At this point, grand fucking master of running away. Made complacent by the slow, malnourished dogs and goblins of the desert, I pass a pig. No, it's aggressive. No problem. I'll gain distance and lose aggro in a few seconds. Nope. I found the most goddamn steroid-juiced pig in existence. It somehow was as fast or possibly even faster than me. It takes me 2.5 minutes to lose it, which I only managed because eventually I was able to get it stuck in the terrain. Afterwards, I finished the quest relatively quickly, mopping up the last 2 goblins. Looking at the other required quest inside the 2-star group, I realized the universe had sent me a sign. that's it for the first episode, mates. I will be doing an episode 2, as there is quite a lot of content around the 3 and 4 star quest mark. The game really starts to open up around then, including the first proper singular boss fight in the swamp. It's still early in production, but if you can handle the occasional jank, I think there's a lot of fun to be had thus far. I would strongly suggest trying the game out on Steam, or even joining the community on Discord for updates and to be part of the development. Thanks for watching, and later guys!